And we're going to mix our flour, nutmeg, and cinnamon and salt in a medium bowl. Now we're going to go over to the stove and heat our milk. We're going to heat it to scalding, but not boiling. You don't want it to boil. So we're just going to mix that together.
Baby girl, I got a toy. Yeah.
Looks like it's mixed pretty good. Now we're going to take our scalding milk here and we're going to pour it over the butter so that it melts. I've got it a little bit too hot, but that's okay. We're going to add our sugar. And we're going to stir that. Just until the butter melts. Now once the butter is melted and the sugar is dissolved, we're going to add our yeast. And then we're going to stir that. We're going to add the egg. Oh, I don't want to lose that yeast. We're going to add our brown sugar first. Next. Go ahead and stir that too. Ah, it smells so good. It smells. Usually once the kids have smelt it, you know, in the house cooking and whatnot, they come to the kitchen to investigate, and then I'll start laying out beignets and turning around and noticing that they're disappearing as fast as I can pull them out. Now we're going to add our egg. I'm not the most graceful at breaking eggs. We're going to stir that. We're going to add half of our dry ingredients. Oh, I know, baby girl, you want me to pick you up, but I can't pick you up and cook at the same time. Then we're going to add the rest of our dry ingredients. And then we're going to have to get the beaters out and let them do some work. Now you want to take your, after you've got your dough all kneaded, you want to take it and put it into a greased bowl. I used a simple cooking spray to grease mine. You could use butter if you wanted, or whatever else you use. Personally use to grease your own bowl or pan. Make sure you get all the dough out of there. And once you've got it in your greased bowl, you're going to just put some cloth over it. And you're going to put it somewhere and let it sit for an hour and rise. I'm going to place mine in the microwave. It's the safest place for it. As long as nobody goes and turns the microwave on for some reason. Now that your dough is risen, you're going to want to roll out your dough on a floured surface. Unfortunately, I do not have one of those wax mats to roll it out on, so I just use the countertop. We have granite countertops, so it's pretty okay. Hey, you two, stay in.
Stay in? Mayonnaise?
I like to roll mine out to be pretty thin here.
Do it. Do it, Daddy. Do it.
You don't want to roll it out too thin, because if you roll it out really thin, they don't turn out very well. That's about thin enough right there. And then you want to cut them. You can cut them in triangles. I cut for, you know, whatever shape that the dough ends up being. So mine are not exactly triangles. Or I don't know the shape for it. The boys, of course, have seen that I'm getting to the end stages of the beignets. The little hungry mouths have shown up to oversee the process of their quality testers, you know. They have to quality test every beignet that is taken out of the pot. Get those trucks off my recipe book. Get those trucks out of here right now. You're making too much noise. Unfortunately, my house is filled with noise non-stop. Non-stop messes, non-stop noise. But that is the life. I'm going to cut these, I guess, this way. Like I normally do. And my daughter and her friend also like beignets. And they very rarely see them. Mostly due to the fact that the boys and anybody else that sees the beignets will eat them before they ever get downstairs. You know, they're teenagers, so they're like vampires right now. I want to see them at night. Never see them in the daytime. They burst into flames.
No, the cut wines. No, the cut wines.
Shh. Some of these beignets are going to have little weird shapes. I'm going to like separate them a little bit here.
This is my side.
The beignets, yeah, you can cut them into triangles. I just go for whatever shape I can get them in.
You better get down.
And just get them, separate them all. That way they're ready to be put into the fry pot. Now, once your pot's heating up, has heated up, you're gonna put your beignets in. I put my setting on 350, just when it started, you know, actually doing something. So, if you have one that has a setting, I'd say about 350 or above, maybe. But you see, you just want the beignet to, you know, sort of fluff up like this. Now, when I do it on the stove, they sort of turn brown on each side, and that's when I know that they're done. But I've never cooked them in here before. I've been wanting to cook them in here because it's a lot easier than the stovetop. But my wife keeps wanting to throw my fry pot out, so. And see, it's starting to turn brown a little bit there. I'm going to turn the setting up just all the way, I guess, to 375. We'll try that. As you can see, they'll sink to the bottom. Once they start to fluff up, they'll rise up to the top. That's when you know that they're cooking. You can see it's starting to expand and become a little bit bigger here. You just want both sides to cook sort of evenly. I think the hotter the oil, the actual better they cook. I see once you see that little bubble inside of it, that's what you want it to do right there. I also kind of ran out of one oil. I had to add some olive oil in there. So yeah, the oil might be a little bit messed up. I don't think it would matter. Now once you take them out of here, I'm just going to show you these two real quick. You're going to take them out of there and just take maybe just a pinch of powdered sugar and just sprinkle it on top of them. Roll them around in it if you want. Anyway, I'm going to put like a bunch on top, so as I go it's just going to be, you know, put some in, put some powdered sugar on, put some in, put some powdered sugar on, rinse and repeat basically. As you can see, the beignets are done. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will come up with a new recipe to do, and I'll probably release my recipes like once a week. I'll probably shoot them all in 1 week, but I can tell that there's going to have to be a lot of editing. And well, I hope you enjoy, and good luck.